the part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the first game of this year's World Series, the Brewers launched 3 home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on Show Track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
James Paxton is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball
Leading
here this evening.
For Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And we're looking at a chilly October night here at Yankee Stadium. 53 degrees at first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball one. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Paxton, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Freddie Peralta will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
2-2 now.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Peralta is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
That's a
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, put in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. And Judge is off and running. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Aguilar.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And there's your first out of the inning.
That is it.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Stop by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is
looking at a fastball to end the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the pitcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. In there, and it's 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Braun, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike to Braun.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. His 3rd home run of this series. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Ben Gamble.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hernan Perez waits on deck. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Striding in, Hernan Perez.
The shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder,
Digging in for his second at bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Torres waits on deck. Pitch is popped up. Perez is there. 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Torres stands at first with 1 out. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and he fouls this one off. A 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit out towards second, fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeller.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit down the line at first. Boyd fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jesus Aguilar waits on deck. Three and 1 the count now. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He popped out in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Moustakas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Got him. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 1. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To Aguilar for the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Perez ranging up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. LeMahieu over to his right. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 8.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH. Gamble playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Into the box, Hernan Perez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 2-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1. Gamble on second. Perez on at first with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. In there, strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Count now, a ball and a strike. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
To 1-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch to short, hit hard. Step on the bag for 1. On down to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball. Ground ball right side. Aguilar is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 0-1 the count. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he's safe.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Corbin Burns takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
39.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. And that misses ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Yelich back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. The payoff pitch shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Ryan Braun.
Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Popped up. Boyd is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Striding in once again, Torres, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And a curveball in for a strike. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Ready on 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Next for Milwaukee, Ben Gamel. Previous history against Eric Thames will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batter.
Settling in now, Hernan Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Our pitchers duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. In order of the Brewers. Our score remains 2-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Moustakas is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Chad Green takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He went down on strikes last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yup, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Popped him up. LeMahieu waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Brewers down to their final out now. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Milwaukee, good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious game.